Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm finally back after a summer of sleeping on the couch. Well, my bed, but still. I'm sorry I've been gone so long. I didn't mean to take a break, but I needed a recharge, so it works out well. So this is going to be a new series called Wings of Fire, Dead and Buried. And honestly, this just sprouted from me wanting to write, and I normally don't write fanfiction, so I didn't know what to do with this, and I figured doing some storytelling on my YouTube channel might be nice, because I write a lot. And I'm sure you can hear the scratching in the background. I got a kitten 3 weeks ago, and he's a little chaotic. So I apologize if the background noise is not the most pleasant this time around. So there may be bells, ripping, scratching, attacking, and I apologize. But without further ado, let's get into it. The sky was yellowing with the setting of the sun. Physidae trembled as the storm of hive wings approached. Tonight was the night the trees died. Wasp had gotten out of control. She had killed thousands of hybrids. Physidae was lucky to have escaped when she did. The mass grave in the northeast edge of Pentala was out of control. There was a mound of corpses sticking out of the already entirely too deep hole. Now it wasn't just hybrids either. Now it was leafwings, and plants had become emerging from the bodies. Dangerous ones that were consuming the corpses slowly but surely. That entire part of the continent had become toxic, poisonous. Now the leafwings were growing a jungle, a poisonous jungle, using the toxic energy of the murders Wasp had committed. Physidae trembled as the black, buzzing cloud approached. The leafwings took off slowly, attacking and losing numbers rapidly. For every new dragon that died, another plant sprouted. Physidae hid with her egg and her husband in a tree. Dragons were dropping like flies. She knew Cypress could cause massive damage with how powerful his leaf speak was, but she wouldn't let him. They watched their families, their queen, their soldiers all march into battle, fly into the sky, and fall back to the ground lifelessly. She heard Cypress sob as his mother, sister, father, and 3 brothers all died. Then they saw their oldest son try to convince the 2 queens to stop fighting. For once, Sequoia and Wasp agreed that he needed to be ripped limb by limb and tortured to death. Numbers were dropping too quickly. The leafwings were about to lose when they finally retreated. Turns out the poison jungle had been grown as a last resort. The hivewings couldn't speak to the plants, therefore they couldn't get through. Physidae fell into Cypress's wings, and the 2 of them cried for the rest of the night. By the time it was morning, Cypress had fallen asleep, and Physidae had gone back into the trees to stare at the battlefield. Thousands, maybe even millions of dead hivewings and leafwings. Over 60% of the population of Pentala had died because Wasp was content on using the Book of Clear Sight to take control of the continent. By next week, there were only half the trees that there were before. Cypress and Physidae had tried their best to bury all the dead, but they ended up scattering grass seeds over the body and using leaf speak over them to reduce the smell. It had been 3 months before Physidae and Cypress could look each other in the eyes. The only reason they did was because their egg hatched. A beautiful boy with iridescent blue-green scales and no wings. Unfortunately, he had no wing buds, so he would always be wingless. But it didn't matter. They had a son, and he was the only sunshine the 2 parents had in the world. 3 years later. Mom! 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 Why can't I go outside? Darner stepped on his front talons in place nervously. Sunshine gets to. I mean, my wings are tiny, but I have them. Physidae sighed and shook her head. Sunshine is different, Darner. You have to understand. Well, you're a silkwing and a leafwing, and well, you look like it. Sunshine can pull off pure silkwing even though she's not, she explained. But he started. No buts. It's not safe. I can't lose you, Faiside said. It's not fair, Darner burst out crying. Why does my sister get privileges I don't just because of her looks? I didn't choose to have tiny, useless wings. I just want to go play with my little sister. Darner curled up as small as he could and cried. Sunshine had been an accident. Neither Cypress nor Faiside wanted another dragonette. They had already been so terrified of losing Darner that Cypress didn't let Faiside or Darner leave the house. He'd gone crazy. He would hurt them and yell at them and scare them just for the sake of scaring them. But things had calmed down. The Silkwings were content being slaves, and the Leafwings were breeding like rabbits trying to increase their numbers, but overall, things were fine. Although Shirley Wasp knew that the Leafwings weren't gone, she watched them fly away. But maybe she thinks the jungle killed them. But things would stir soon. Well, soonish. Alright, well, that is the prologue of Wings of Fire, Dead and Buried. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry it was so short, but hopefully my later episodes will be a little bit longer and maybe a little less boring. We'll see. In any case, I really enjoyed writing this. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I'm really sorry for all my stuttering. I've been having a really hard time with that, and with the amount of times I had to re-record this video, I didn't see the point in going until it was perfect, because I'm on a time constraint at this point. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you understand, and I will be posting a lot this week, and probably the rest of this month, depending on how school goes. So, I hope you guys have a lovely day, night, morning, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope it's a good one, and I will see you this Wednesday for another episode, although I'm not gonna say what writing project it's gonna be for. Thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed, consider subscribing. If you just liked it, please leave a like, and comments are always deeply appreciated. I will see you guys next time. Have a good day.